Hello children, welcome back to another video. So today we are going to proceed with the chapter that is the fundamental unit of life. We have already covered the introduction to cell. So today we are going to proceed with another topic, and the topic is discovery of cell. So children, you know what? The term cell was first introduced by Robert Hooke in his book Micrographia. ठीक है, सबसे पहले सेल की डिस्कवरी की by the person or by the scientist named Robert Hooke. And what he did actually, he published this term in his book. The name of the book is Micrographia. Okay, and it was published in the year 1665. So Robert Hooke was the first person जिन्होंने अपनी बुक माइक्रोग्राफिया में सेल टर्म को इंट्रोड्यूस किया. ठीक है, if we talk about the origin of this term children, so cell, it is basically derived from a Latin origin from the term that is cella. अगर हम लैटिन में cella वर्ड को देखें तो it means tiny rooms, small little rooms. So now children, you must आपके मन में क्वेश्चन आया होगा कि रॉबर्ट हुक ने इस सेल को ऑब्जर्व कैसे किया. थ्रू व्हाट वेज रॉबर्ट हुक actually observed the tiny structure which he named as cell. The word originated from the Latin origin that means cella. इसका मतलब होता है little rooms. तो इसको समझने के लिए we have to understand Robert Hooke basically used the dead slice of cork cells. कॉर्क क्या होता है चिल्ड्रन? अगर हम किसी प्लांट के आउटर मोस्ट रीजन, बार्क रीजन को ऑब्जर्व करते हैं, सो इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ कॉर्क सेल्स. कॉर्क सेल्स आर डेड प्लांट सेल. डेड इसलिए होती है वो बिकॉज दे आर प्रेजेंट एट द आउटर मोस्ट रीजन एंड इट इज बेसिकली मेंट फॉर प्रोटेक्शन. बार्क आपने देखी है, इट्स वेरी टफ, वेरी रिजिड. सो दिस आउटर मोस्ट रीजन ऑफ द प्लांट consists of the bark composed of cork cells. So Robert Hooke basically cut these slice of this cork cells, thin slices, and observed this cork under his self-designed primitive microscope. Now children, for you this microscope is a new term. अगर हम माइक्रोस्कोप की बात करें, so microscope is the instrument that basically used in order to observe the cell. क्योंकि cells are very tiny structure and it can't be seen by our naked eye. So we need an equipment, and that equipment is known as microscope. So you know what? In the year 1665, Robert Hooke observed the thin slice of cork under his self-designed primitive microscope. अगर अब हम उनकी ऑब्जर्वेशन की बात करें, that what he has observed, so he has observed the tiny little honeycomb-like structures. Okay, he observed the tiny little honeycomb-like structure. अब ये honeycomb like structure, see, he only observed this blank space because cork की cells कैसी है? These cells are dead in nature. तो अगर dead है, so there is no internal protoplasmic content that is present in the cell. तो ये cell automatically dead है. So what Robert Hooke has observed, he observed the dead cells of the cork और उन्हें वो कैसा दिखा? A honeycomb like structure. हनी कॉम्प्लेक्स स्ट्रक्चर का मतलब मधुमक्खी की जैसे जो छत्ता होता है वैसा ही हनी कॉम्प्लेक्स स्ट्रक्चर रॉबर्ट हुक ने देखा। एंड रॉबर्ट हुक कॉल दीज स्ट्रक्चर्स एज सेल। एक स्ट्रक्चर को रॉबर्ट हुक ने क्या कहा? सेल। दैट मीन्स लिटिल रूम्स, लिटिल अपार्टमेंट। ओके, so he basically observed the cork cells. Cork cells of the plant, it's a Spanish oak tree, and he named this honey complex structure as cell. Okay, that means empty little apartments, empty little rooms. Now children, this is the first observation regarding the cell. So the credit of discovery, that cell is being discovered. So it is being discovered by Robert Hooke in the year 1665, and he does it with using his own self-designed primitive microscope. Now children, you know what? With the advancements in the technologies, with the advancements in the microscope, we have different types of microscopes now. Like we have simple microscope, compound microscope, and the most important discovery by Ron and Ruska, that is electron microscope. So children, with the advent of the technologies, different scientists came forward and they proposed the different structures of cell. They named the different structures. Before that, you have to know one more name of a scientist, that is Antony von Leeuwenhoek. Now children, if we talk about Robert Hooke now, so Robert Hooke has observed the dead cells of a cork cell, dead cells of cork, of the plant cells. But Antony von Leeuwenhoek, you know what, he designed a little bit improved version of the microscope, and he observed the living cells, and he basically named those living cells as animalcules. He named those living cells as animalcules. So Robert Hooke, the discovery will be, you know what, credited to Robert Hooke because he was the first person who discovered the cell. After Robert Hooke, we have talked about Antony von Leeuwenhoek. Now, with the advancement in the microscope, children, we have actually understood the structure of cell, and we have also understand that all living organism is composed of cell. So if you talk about the internal, or you can say the ultra microscopic structure, that what do you mean by ultra microscopic? The ultra microscopic structure here means the components that are present inside this tiny structure, that is cell organelles. So children, this ultra microscopic structure is only being observed with the help of electron microscope. And electron microscope was discovered by Ron and Ruska in the year 1940. Alright, so this is the most important discovery in order to study the ultra microscopic structure of a cell, that is the cell components. So children, if we talk about the cell structure, so after the advent of electron microscope, it is being revealed that inside the cell a small structure is present, and this structure is called as nucleus. The small structure, children, it is called as nucleus, and nucleus is discovered by Robert Brown. Robert Brown basically uses the orchid root in order to discover the tiny structure present inside the cell, and this tiny structure is known as nucleus. Then children, a a cell also containing the transparent jelly-like material that is known as the cytoplasm, because now we know that inside the cell the liquid that is filled is known as cytoplasm. So this liquid content inside the cell or inside the nucleus, it is being called as protoplasm. It is being called as protoplasm, and the term protoplasm here is given by J.E. Purkinje. Alright children, so after the advent of electron microscope, now you know what, nucleus is discovered by Robert Brown, but you know what, nucleus as the center of heredity, because it comprises the DNA, that is your inheritance, or you can say genetic material. So nucleus is the center of heredity. This term was given by Ernest Haeckel. What he explained actually, he explained that nucleus is the center of your hereditary material. What are the hereditary material? You know what, the substance that is responsible to express the specific characters transferring from a parent to its progeny. Progeny का मतलब होता है the newly developing child. Okay, so यहाँ पे it is discovered or it is explained by Haeckel. So children, you know what? With the advent of electron microscope, the study of a cell becomes relatively easy, and we are not only now knowing the external structure of a cell, but we are also knowing the internal structure, or you can say the ultra microscopic structure of a cell. Alright children, so in this video we have talked about the discovery of a cell. In the following subsequent lessons we will be proceeding with the following topics. In the case if you have any doubt, you can ask in the chat box below. That's all for the day. Thank you so much.